Hello Aries, welcome my fiery friends to your weekly reading. So this week is now and future you. So now you and future you. And we're going to keep it simple. I'm just using, I'm just using two decks to get the story out here. I'm using Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck and Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot deck. And you'll get a Moonology card at the end. I'm not really clarifying either. I'm not using my little clarifying deck. I'm pulling in the messages as they come. See what you get. I have a feeling that Aquarius and Pisces burned out like all the hot and spicy stuff because they were like, those two were something. So what is Aries? Aries now and in the future. Aries now and in the future. Aries now and in the future. Aries now. Okay, that's a lot. They can't do all that. I'm sorry, Aries. That's too much. Too much, you know, that's too much. You can't be so many things at once, okay? So let's try to tame that back a bit. Let's focus on one thing for Aries. Now and in the future, maybe what we'll do is split the deck in three, pull from the top. Oh, all right. Going to cooperate. The future. The future for Aries. Whoa. Ooh, interesting. I'm looking under, I was kind of told don't look under the deck this week, but I've been. So crocodile's underneath here. It's like ooh, predatory baby. So now, but the future, there's some shit coming towards you that's pretty big here. Because this is a dragon. I'm not even looking at it now. I'm looking at like what's coming in the future. This is the dragon card. All chemical symbol of spirit. And like the universe itself. Just pretty intense energy. See where this goes. I'm going to let it kind of come out here. The Nightingale, you're not aware of this. You have no idea. Whatever this is that's coming, you have no idea. Maybe you think you do, or maybe you think you know how this is coming or when this is coming, but you don't have a clue. Because the universe is in control of this. But you're about to harness this energy. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Because this is now you, and then this is future you. You know, it's funny. It reminds me a little bit of the Aquarius reading, because they're in the process of learning to control the matrix, literally. So the world does not control them. They are in control of their world. Like, and they manifest. They're moving into a manifestation energy that is like Neo in the Matrix. Like, they just create. The only difference between how they manifest, like seeing it as like a witch or a wizard, is time. You know, like in the Hollywood style, you wave your wand, you play with your cauldron, and poof, your manifestation is there. Whereas them, there's time. You know, like maybe it takes a week, maybe it takes 2 weeks, maybe it takes a month, maybe it takes a day. There's just the time is the only element. That's what I'm telling you this because I'm kind of getting this a bit with this dragon. Like, that's a pretty strong energy. It's the universe. It's using, okay, so, you know, the whole saying of mankind is made in the eye of God. So for me, as an energy reader and, you know, doing my own research and going down rabbit holes and trying to understand the whole thing, is that we are all like little gods because we are all the essence of God or the universe, however you want to clarify or define what source is. So once you really come to recognize that and you are in enlightenment about that, enlightenment of yourself. Now, this is not an ego-driven thing because I'll see the comments and it is very common to see that in Aries. I'm an Aries too, so don't think that I'm slamming you. But I've learned to recognize things that don't serve, right? And sometimes I'll see the ego in Aries comments coming out. But you see, to get to this energy, there's no ego in this. This is a true, because you are not manifesting, and you are not like anyone who walks around, like you would never know. You would never know anyone who is in this energy, who is this energy, because they're not displaying it. Because it's not like, I know, I need to show people, I need to show off, because you would never get into that energy if you needed to show it off. So, there could be people around you that have this energy. But this is, this is really quite interesting. So the Nightingale is where you are now. You are, for, you know, sure, lack of a better explanation here, kind of like shining your light in the darkness. You are shining your light in your darkness, Hey, that's an interesting way that came out. You're shining your light in your darkness. That would be a very excellent way to get to this dragon energy. Because once you've shone your light within your darkness, you see clearly. You can now shine light in other darknesses. Air with communication and thought and clarity here too. Communicating your light, communicating the light. It also too, like, it's interesting the link here, because the Nightingale is not looking towards this dragon. The Nightingale is very much focused on the here and now, which is really a good way to go through life, like in the present. You know, that's what we're all trying to achieve, not thinking too much about the past, not trying to project too much into the future, because all you are in control of is the now, right now. So the Nightingale, your energy in the now, is very focused on what it is that you're doing. Either shining that darkness within, lighting that up, and then helping, you know, others around you, helping your world around you by shining the darkness. But what's going on here is that this is the darkest point is before the dawn, right? Just before the dawn is the darkest point. And I always get that with the Nightingale. So literally, if you are manifesting something or working on some sort of manifestation, or at least just trying to, if you're going through some sort of even ascension process here, you're about to break through on something, well, which is quite significant. And it comes back to where I said, this dragon energy, if there's something you're manifesting or trying to achieve or get or move towards, it's not you. Maybe you see it coming, maybe you anticipate it coming, but you don't know when, how, what, like you have no part in that almost. Because you are just doing your thing, and it's like the universe is coming in behind you here with this very powerful energy for you to move into. I was probably told, there's a reason I was told, I'm not going to focus on the bottom. The crocodile is very intriguing, but I don't want to get into that too much. I was kind of guided to not look at the bottom of the decks. Maybe that's why. Now, you know, like, don't confuse, I'm kind of getting, don't confuse the main message here. Focus on what this main message is that's coming in this week. The underline is not important. So I'm going to pull a tarot card for each one of these cards, our Nightingale and your Dragon. Well, you're going to see things that you've not seen before, for sure. There's going to be clarity here. You're also balancing, you're also part of this balance I get here too, is like all this yellow and red and this green and blue. It's kind of like passion and fire and emotions and feelings. And this is perhaps part of the key to being sort of like a master manifester. It's very similar, but with different cards to the Aquarius reading. All right, let's get, that's too many cards. Oh, Aries, come on. I'll do one, or I'm going to split the deck. The Nightingale, and then the Dragon. The Nightingale, and then the Dragon. Nightingale and the dragon. The Nightingale and the dragon. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. I'll go right to this, but okay. Oh, wow. This is so interesting. Okay. The Nightingale with this Eight of Wands, you're calling something in. However you're shining the light within your own darkness, it's almost like it's a beacon. It's becoming a beacon. I always love using my little portal analogies. It's kind of like creating a portal. And now that I see what's come out over here, I know what this portal is. So this portal is accessing, like, gosh. It's, you know, it's, I don't know how many people this could be for, but it's like Akashic Records stuff. Like a universal knowledge. And this universal knowledge, I feel, is coming through different ancestral energies. Like, I think most of you who are coming to this reading, who it's resonating for, you are developing kind of like your clairvoyance abilities, psychic abilities, all of that spectrum there. And however, whatever internal work you've been doing and outside work too, it's created an energy that around yourself that is the same as the energy in the universe that, you know, the Akashic Records, sort of like all that ever was, all that is, and all that ever will be, like all of that information. But of course, you would only be privy to, you know, what I'm getting the feeling like what is around you. Like this is, and the way you would receive this information is just like you're knowing, like if you're going to walk into a situation, you will immediately know before anyone needs to speak who you can trust in that room, or who is on the same path as you, who is on a different path, where there's going to be conflict, like just like that. Like it's really, it's just this knowing. And this comes in as a lightning strike. It's as if you've got, the portal is open. Like I see all these wands laying on the ground. Okay, these are your wands. You could look at it like the energy signature that you have created by doing what you're doing, by being what you're being right now. But there's nothing in it. It's not alive. It's not functioning. The portal has not been initiated. It hasn't been opened. And some sort of lightning comes in and it opens the portal here. Now this feels like outside source, an outside source, this lightning strike, and this feeds the portal. It's like it opens up the portal, and then here you go. With the dragon and the Six of Cups. And this is where I'm getting all this ancestral energy coming from. There's so much more under the surface than at the top here. Like there's, like you're going to see things that you didn't see before. Like you can bring color to situations that had nothing. Or if you walk into a situation that seems completely void of color, you can see the color. Oh, I just got a flash in my head of that movie. Was it Lucy? With Scarlett Johansson, I think? What was the, I can't remember what the name of the drug was that she ended up ingesting, like a whole bunch in that movie, like unintended. It wasn't her intention, but it did this. And at some point, like as she was going through these transformations, I think she was sitting in a taxi and she could see communication, like, and she could see the life energy running through the tree, like this color. Like I don't know that That's pretty trippy, man. But it's like that, right? But of course, how else can Hollywood depict, you know, being connected to life energy, to source, almost at a molecular level, without, you know, some sort of visual? But it's not a visual. And I want to say too, it's kind of like me, where I spent a lot of time in my life trying to see ghosts and orbs, and I'm not good at that, and realizing, no, I need to feel it. That's how I read things. I feel it. I feel it. I have to feel. I have to feel. So yeah, it's probably more like that. Like, I know, and but you know, because that's my perspective, because I'm not an orb seer, and I know people see orbs and ghosts and all sorts of, I say nothing, but I feel it. I definitely feel it. So however you're built, whatever your system structure is, this is a big, that's the dragon too. Let's see what sits between these 2 points in time. What sits between these 2 points in time? What sits between these 2 points in time? Wow, the Mother of Cups. Love, emotions, feelings. The universe is delivering something to you here. Again, it's like you're not seeing it, because it's all being directed towards your now. You're looking the other way, focusing on doing something you're doing. And this is like coming in behind your back. But it's not a bad behind your back, right? Because it's the Mother of Cups. It's the Queen of Cups. It's a very loving energy. It's mutual love, feelings, emotions here. This is almost like the strike. The energy coming from whatever this Mother of Cups is, it's the only energy that, you know, is the right voltage, the right amps, whatever, that opens up this portal. So bad with the, ooh, look at you, the Father of Wands, and there's a lightning strike there with that Father of Wands. The crocodile, you know, the crocodile, I know I'm not supposed to, but look at these two eyes. No, it's very similar. Oh, the Mother of Cups harnesses the crocodile energy. That's how this happens. That's so freaky. That's how it moves you here. Because these two are so similar. The dragon and the crocodile, like both these reptiles and this ancient eye of wisdom, and the intensity of the crocodile. But how do you get to here, right, is what we're trying to decipher. And so far, understanding that, so there's some sort of connection here between you and someone else that is like a love-based connection. There is feeling and emotion here, deep feelings and emotions. And this energy that comes from this person is connected to this. It's some, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, these are really out there. These are like deeper spiritual messages this week. I didn't know it was going to turn into that, but that's what's happening with these cards this week. So this Mother of Cups underneath has this energy. So connecting with this person. It's like the paddles that bring this whole, get this portal open. Probably some sort of soul connection with this person, with this Six of Cups. And it's a line, like you're both lined, I want to say lined up on some sort of a similar path, trajectory here. Both having access to, you know, Akashik record sort of information. It'd be really interesting to see what sparked this person into that energy, right? Like, is this almost feels like a transfer? It reminds me a little bit of, you know, Reiki healing, where, you know, the connection with you, it's always passed down from teacher to student, from teacher to student to teacher to student. The whole process of that, being able to harness that energy. So yeah, at some point, somehow this person got initiated. And now this person is initiating you. But you know, the weird thing is, like, you have the dragon. That somehow feels more powerful than the crocodile. Okay, that's an interesting message. So the message is coming in with that, is that with each transfer of this energy, it increases in strength. So if at some point down the road you transfer this to someone else, their capacity to harness this and use it is even stronger than yours, and then so on and so on and so forth. It's really intense. So, okay, let's see what's coming out for you in the Moonology deck. My goodness. And remember, if you're gonna get all ego-y in the comments, like, I know it's coming from me, I'm the best. Or even like some of the negative, I think some of the areas have been sort of. But you know, it's hard on us, right? I know it's hard being stuck in the house, Aries. I know. Okay, the Moonology. Moonology for Aries. Interesting. Adjustments are required. What is that? Third quarter moon. Ooh. The third quarter. It's moving into completion here. Adjustments are required. This is not happening just yet, is what I'm getting with that. This is not happening just yet. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Isn't that funny? Because I was just saying how much this reminded me of the Aquarius, like the same sort of energy. You might be dealing with an Aquarian. But adjustments are required. This is not something that's happening this week. I mean, it's really hard to tell with time frames with tarot. Something is being adjusted here. Ah, okay, that's interesting. I'm kind of getting this visual of, you know, when this happens, when this connection, when you connect with this person, it is important that literally like certain planets are in certain places, because it's all about the energy and how it's flowing from each planet through to Earth, and from Earth back out, and even the moon itself. How that needs to be lined up, I have no idea. But it's significant. So it's something significant. I'm getting it's something significant. So there's something significant that's happening. And it feels like the relatively near future with planets and the moon. Certain things are lining up. Something's happening. Then that's probably when this is happening. I'm getting for you. All right. That's pretty, it's like an intense, deeper reading here. Okay. There you go. There you go, Aries. I was not disappointed. I thought, oh, they might get like one of those ho-hum ones, because everything came out really hot and spicy already. So, no, it's pretty good. All right, Aries, good luck with that. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.